The very, very stupid California electric vehicle pipe dream hit a pothole the size of the U.S. Senate, and now it's dead, which I'm very excited about. Now, to set this up, California had a pretty ridiculous objective that no vehicle sold by the year 2035 would be a combustion engine. Everything would be electric, and all of the problems that go along with that, including the fact that, well, they hate Teslas now. Tesla's the only electric car company that's made any sort of dent. The ethical problems with mining cobalt, all of the things that go wrong with that, we'll leave them aside and just talk about this stupid virtue signaling, climate change, crazy nonsense rule that California made up. Well, apparently the Senate can strike that down. I'm be honest with you, I had no idea that this was even possible, but I guess it's a good thing because, like I said, California, this stupid law was very, very dumb to begin with. Apparently, the Senate can vote to block an EPA waiver, the Environmental Protection Agency, or the Employment Prevention Agency, as some people like to call it. Apparently, the Senate can block a waiver given to states to up their standards higher than the national standard, right? So in the 70s, there was a Clean Air Act that specified California would get special waivers and allowances from the federal government or the Environmental Protection Agency. Those waivers would allow California to up the standards higher than whatever the national emissions or smog or pollution standards were. Now, for the last 50 years, there's not really been a problem. But what I didn't know is that this stupid, hey, no new combustion engines, only electric vehicles starting in 2035, I didn't know that you had to receive a waiver from the EPA. Well, effectively, the Senate said, we're not going to give you the waiver anymore. Because what they're arguing is that, okay, well, California, so goes the country, is what libs love to say and point to California, but somehow miss the homelessness and poop and drug use and expense and high taxes and all that stuff. They just miss all that. But anyways, so goes California, so goes the country. Well, 11 other states have promised to copy California's new policies, which make up 40% combined of the total people in the country that buy vehicles. And the federal government basically said, well, okay, so this effectively is a new federal program, so because you need permission from the EPA to institute a higher standard in your specific state, we're not going to give you that permission. Now, what I think is hilarious here is that Gavin Newsom is just so sad about this. He's sad, he's angry, he's furious, he doesn't know what to do. He said, and I quote, "This Senate vote is illegal." Oh, well, I wonder if he's going to challenge it in any way, shape, or form, because Gavin, whether you like him or not, and I don't, he's not an idiot. He wants to be the president of the United States, and he knows that this is not a tenable project. It's specifically a virtue signal to the climate crazies that exist in so many parts of California. So internally, with Gavin's high-in-the-sky ambitions, he probably is like, yeah, this is actually great for me. It's going to run cover. This stupid law wasn't going to be able to actually be implemented in a way that makes any meaningful sense. It wouldn't have actually changed the climate in any way, shape, or form. It would have just kneecapped California's economy. So the fact that this was inputted posed a problem to me, except for the Senate just kind of bailed me out. So Gavin, with his tough talk, says, this is illegal. It's an illegal Senate vote. They can't do this. Guarantee you he's not going to fight it. I will guarantee, I would bet an absurd amount of money on the fact that there actually won't be any repercussions towards this. Democrats are going to act so mad, so upset, and the reality is they're just going to be like, well, yeah, we're not going to do anything about it because we got cover because we voted for this dumb thing, but it's the evil Republicans in the Senate, which, by the way, there was one Democrat vote there. It was from Slotkin from Michigan, who was like, oh yeah, this, considering my state has a lot of auto manufacturers, I don't think the biggest market by population size, California, banning a lot of the products that my state makes is a good idea. So regardless, the vote passed in the Senate to not give the waiver to California, which would disallow them from having this stupid idea that they could, every single car on the road, every single new car by 2035 is going to be an electric car. This is totally a side note, but California also banned gas lawnmowers, which you can still get You can't buy them in retail stores, which is crazy. But there's now like a black market for lawnmowers in California, of which I've participated in. I'll say it. I'll be honest. I got a new gas lawn, a new old-ish. I'm not going to give you the details of it, but I now have a gas lawnmower, and I had to go buy it. I guess illegally. I don't even know if the procedure in which I procured this evil combustion engine gas lawnmower, which is, by the way, the only effective lawnmower for my lawn. Like, I don't know, the electric lawnmower would just run out of gas in like 2 seconds. Anyways, he's known for passing these ridiculous nonsensical nonsense. Wow, great words there, Jobob. Nonsensical nonsense. California is used to passing this stupid crap. Thank goodness the Senate put a stop to the